Hi, Beady friends. Happy Valentine's Day. Um, Valentine's Day is not a big deal for me these lately. Last I don't know, 45 years. No, really. um, I rarely have a boyfriend in my life because my big old, oh, somebody thumbs down me. Thanks. Um, my boyfriend is the beads. And so I am spending the day with my beads and then also with my beady ladies and occasionally gentlemen on the live sale. So let me go ahead and put that banner up real quick. There we go. Uh, we're back to our regular schedule. Now I'm back to the warehouse and back in the Austin area. Hey, Miss Cattery, it's good to see you. So I'm back here and we're going to be back on our regular schedule of Friday afternoon live sales. Um, the girls have been working all week since I got home. I came in on Wednesday morning and brought all of my fabulous boxes and boxes and boxes of gemstones that I bought in Tucson. And, we sold through a whole bunch of them already because we did the 4 live sales while I was in Tucson. And boy, we have a lot of orders to ship out. So they've been working on getting all that stuff processed for you guys this week. Monday is a mail holiday, so orders will start shipping out on Tuesday. And so we are going to be able to combine live orders from when I was in Tucson with live orders that are going to happen today. So we can just pop that all together in one package for you and you'll only pay one shipping fee. Uh, Thank you so much for the Valentine's Day greetings. It was lovely. I came in today and where did I put it? Oh, look what was sitting on my desk. Is that just not too cute? Mom got one that has an adorable little kitten on the front. My staff is just so thoughtful, really, really nice. They got mom some gorgeous red flowers, red roses for her birthday, which happened while I was in Tucson as well. So I just love my staff to pieces. uh, yeah, so shipping, it's going to start on Tuesday. We've got a couple of the girls are going to come in and work on Saturday to make sure that we get everything processed and ready to go on Tuesday. You may start seeing some shipping notifications on Monday, but they aren't going to be dated until Tuesday because nobody from the post office is going to be picking up until Tuesday. But just FYI, they may start actually pulling orders and getting them packaged and ready for pickup on Tuesday. So there is the chance that you might see that on Monday, but yeah, it's really not going to start moving through the system until Tuesday. Um, I feel like I have just got a kid in a candy store. I mean, that's basically it. I shopped so hard during the days that I was in Tucson. I had John Kubrick, who was helping me out. Neelay Patel was hanging out with us and helped with some decisions. Juliana Avlar flew in for a couple of days as well. We just had a wonderful time in Tucson. I saw lots and lots of my friends. And I came home with all of these fantastic beads, which I am just giddy about. So when I was getting ready for today's live, I had a much shortened time frame to get ready for today's live because, as you can imagine, when I was in Tucson, I was sleeping very little, and so and then I had a day and a half drive home. And as a matter of fact, on the last day, on Tuesday, when I was doing the last 8 hours of the drive, I actually had to stop twice during the afternoon and take a nap because I was falling asleep at the wheel. You know how you get the sleepy eye thing? And I'm very, very good about the minute that starts happening. I'm just like, I'm pulling over and I'm in a rest stop or in a gas station parking lot or something, and I'm going to take a nap. So had to do that twice on Tuesday. So on Wednesday morning, I did come in for a half day in the morning and got everything unloaded from the car, got everybody started with all of the processing, and left at noon and went back home and slept for the entire afternoon. And then Thursday, I still wasn't up to par. And so I didn't come in until about noon on Thursday. So all of that said, I managed to pull today's live sale together in about a day, which is usually takes me a day and a half or 2 days to do it. But what was great was I wasn't like digging through the warehouse looking for stuff. Like it was just open a box and grab, 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 grab. And so it made things go very quickly. It was wonderful. And if anything, it was more a matter of me just deciding what I was ready to let go of. Because you know how much of a bead hoarder I am. Isn't that funny? It's so crazy. I'm like, I buy it knowing it's going out to you guys, but sometimes I just want to hold on to things for just a little bit longer. As a matter of fact, one of the things I pulled out to show you in this little preview, I'm going, I need to make sure I'm 99% sure I put a strand of this back for myself, but I need to make sure before I let it go on the live this afternoon because I love it so, so much. All right, enough chit chat from me. Let's get into some gorgeous beads. First, I'm going to tell you that the live sale happens right there at jwdlive.com. It starts at 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock Mountain, 1 o'clock Pacific. That is about an hour and a half from right this minute as I am live. And we do that every Friday afternoon at the same time frame. Occasionally, I will also add in an additional live, and I am hoping to do that probably in March. I will have an extra live that I will do on a Sunday, but I do need some advanced time to get prepped for that. But like I said, I've got this unbelievable boxes and boxes and boxes of these gorgeous stones. So if I'm ever going to do it, now's for sure the time. I'm also already planning some shopping trips mid-year too. All right. So I pulled out some things that I have some really good quantities on. This first one, I was so thrilled to find this quality of Labradorite, which is always a favorite. I don't have it on quite as much as I would like to, mainly because I'm very, very picky about Labradorite. And so I only want to show it when I have been able to hand pick it and approve it for the amount of flash that it has. And this is some of the nicer quality Labradorite I've probably ever had on a live sale before. So these guys are some rondelles. Let's see here. What's the size on these guys? These are about, well, I did exact measurements for some reason, 3.2 by 4.7 millimeters. But they've got absolutely fabulous flash. And then if you look how clear and how few inclusions there are in the stones themselves. So just really, really beautiful color, beautiful flash on those. And then a size that is very adaptable to all sorts of jewelry designs, whether it's little or big. So the other thing was I was able to get a great big huge hank of those, which was exciting. I was definitely on the lookout this year for some shapes, lots of shapes, because I felt like I had gotten into a bit of a rut showing a lot of round beads. And I will still always show round beads because they are so versatile and they go with so many things. But it's fun to find new shapes too, right? Well, these are some beautiful rose quartz, and they are in a pumpkin cut. Actually, what do they call it? It's a, hang on, let me look at my little tag here. Lantern cut is what the official name is, but it's kind of like, you can kind of see where the lantern shape is that way. Really nice quality on these babies. They are measuring 8 by 10 millimeters. Good color on these. Really like those a lot. Then I also found, it was interesting because I always look for fire agate, and I saw very little of it on the show floor this year. So I don't know whether the stone, the rough itself, is in short supply or not. I didn't think to talk to one of the vendors about that, but I will try to discover that. But the one thing that I did find is gorgeous. You guys, look at these. Look at these beautiful fire agates. They are this twisted bead that is just so fun. I love the shape. I've always loved all of the gorgeous colors. You guys, I kind of need a strand for like my top, right? There's also going to be some carnelian, not carnelian, red agate, and I'm going to talk to you guys about what the difference between red agate and carnelian is in the live sale. But the red agate faceted coin beads, and those are the ones that I kind of had my eye on to make some matching jewelry with this top. I'm absolutely terrible at making jewelry that matches my clothing. So what I have is a whole bunch of jewelry that doesn't go with anything and never gets worn. So I'm going to try to get better about that. Valentine's Day just seems like I should have some gorgeous reds and pinks in it. And so I do have both those colors represented in today's live sale. And this is one of them. Look at these fantastic garnets. These are some smaller rondelles. If I recall correctly, these are 2 by 3 millimeter in size. Again, it was something that I was able to get a nice quantity on. The color is just absolutely beautiful. It's not quite rhodolite. It's not quite that pink tone, but it's trending towards the pink tone, if you know what I mean. Then these, the girls here went nuts over. I found some, they're glass beads, and I'm calling them pearlized, but it's really more that they're like an iridescent pearlized. There's no pearl coating. It's more like an iridescent coating, but it's in this fabulous color mixture, this pastel color mixture. So you've got the pink in there, you've got kind of a blue gray, you've got the white in there. And then with the pink iridescence on top of that. So you can see where it very much looks like Easter or spring kind of colors. Love these. Okay, then over here, this is the one that I said I'm 99% sure I put a strand back. As a matter of fact, I'll check right now. I have not put, oh yes, I did. There it is. Okay, so now we're good. Then I don't have to worry about it anymore because look at these babies. First of all, look at that cut. It is a waterfall cut. So this cut, I saw in a couple of different places from a couple of my vendors, loving this cut, want to buy as much as I can in this cut. This is some dyed jade. Their tag said made to look like sugarlight. I think it looks basically like amethyst. So whichever, floats your boat. The waterfall cut, this waterfall cut is like there are Czech glass beads that are made in this waterfall cut. My guess is it might have originated with Swarovski, and then after that, the Czech people imitated it, or vice versa. It could have been either way. And now you've got Gemstone cutters who are doing that beautiful waterfall cut. So in addition to having these guys on today's live sale, I also found some Czech glass beads that are so gorgeous. And nope, don't have my hands on those right now. Corey's taking some pictures, so I don't have my hands on everything. But we're gonna have some 8 millimeter Czech glass waterfall cut beads as well, in a beautiful blue green waterfall kind of gorgeous color. So excited about that. So I was able to get some Czech glass in today's live sale. I know that we went all gemstone while I was in Tucson, but I did pop some pretty stuff in from the Czech Republic today. We've got 2 cathedral beads. This one is really an unusual. So it's 3 different colors of glass in there. So you can see that there's like a transparent green. There was a opaque sky blue, and then there's kind of an opaque light green or light jade green kind of color, and they've mattified the entire thing. And then there's the antique silver coating on the top and bottom there. So those are super fun. Then, in honor of Valentine's Day, I'm doing a very classic transparent red, kind of a ruby red with Picasso on the top and the bottom. So we've got those guys. We're going to have a couple colors of the fantastic dahlia beads, both another red one and then this kind of mint green with the gold wash on it. Love both of those. And lots of other stuff too. So basically, you don't want to miss a live sale for a long time, if ever. But today I've got some really, really gorgeous things that I think you're going to love. So I hope you're able to join us. Guess who else is going to be back for today's live sale? Her name might start with another J, and I might call her Mom. So Mom's going to be back today. She started back this week part-time, and she is going to still come back in on Friday afternoons for our live sales. So she will be back, and I can't wait to have my partner in crime back with me on the sale. All right, you guys, I got to get going because I've still got some more things to add as usual, right? And I will see you right there, jwdlive.com. Starts at 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock Mountain, 1 o'clock Pacific. Poppy will be there too. So we all want to be your Valentine. Bye, guys.